You woke up this morning feeling dejected, forsaken, and forgotten. As you stepped out of bed, you asked yourself, why did I ever wake up? I should have slept forever and ever so I can forget this misery I found myself. Life was like the oddest thing that ever happened to you. The breaking of every new dawn was your heartbreak because nothing on earth has been fair to you. In your imagination, heaven has shut its door against you. Even hell refused to entertain you. The mischief of life has come down heavily on you. Every misfortune tends to find in you a dwelling place. You are shattered and knackered. All hopes seem to be lost. All dreams have become illusion. Your world has suddenly come to an end. As you worried on how to get a solution to that problem, you thought of all the good family members and friends you have. To each of them, you went, but none opened their doors to listen to you, let alone help you. All the brothers and sisters you stood for in the past have forsaken you. Your very best friends made excuses why it is impossible to help you. You've reached the end of the road. You've done your best, but your best wasn't good enough. It's like a silent night with no light. Listen, you really need to listen. Some days you are high and you feel you can bring down a mountain, and some other days you are left wondering and mourning why life has been so unfair to you. It is easy to manage the days of motivation, but true strength isn't seen when everything goes well. It is conspicuous when everything turns against you. Your reaction to the exuberances of life and situations is what determines your courage to win. Your dream will be over if you don't stand up, dust yourself, and carry on. You must realize that as you walk, run or fly, there will be accidents or incidents. How you respond to it is what will decide your final outcome. You can decide to go off track and surrender while midway, when things appear not to be working. You can decide to get vexed because someone crashed or clashed with you. Or you can decide to say to yourself, it is part of the process to intermittently fail when the race hasn't ended. Therefore, I will not surrender until I get to the finish line. If that is your decision, even if you don't win a medal for global recognition, you have won a diamond for being a person of courage and strong character. Walter Anderson said, "Bad things do happen. How I respond to them defines my character and the quality of my life. I can choose to sit in perpetual sadness, immobilized by the gravity of my loss, or I can choose to rise from the pain and treasure the most precious gift I have, life itself." When you're down, your inner fire will dwindle. But when it does, what would you do to get yourself back to where you were and beyond? Number one, remember that you are on a mission. A man on a mission can fail, stumble, or wobble. Being a good person, having everything perfectly laid out, and being highly motivated does not mean the outcome will be favorable. When most of the time it isn't, you must pause and say to yourself, it isn't just a single journey. I am a man on a mission. Mission consists of marathons and visions. If you lose a single race, you can still win the competition. On certain fronts, many people drop points and assume that the game is ended because they've forgotten that it's a mission. To keep your energy on, you must repeatedly remind yourself that you are on a mission. All your cells must be continuously reminded until they can recite it in your sleep. Without that resonance, all you will hear from your inner voice is defeat, because that is the information it is exposed to. Know it. You are on a mission. Say that to yourself all the time. I am a man on a mission.